Okay, welcome back to another video. Today I want to relocate this fuel filter and these lines because it looks quite ugly in the engine bay. So what I'm going to do is to cut the line down the bottom here before it comes up and replace it with a conventional filter. Also, I have a new fuel rail to replace this one. For now, I'm going to use the original pressure regulator because it should bolt on, and I'll get a different one later. This is so when I get the car tuned, I can put some bigger injectors in to make some more power. So I'll show you what I've got today to install. So I've got this AEM fuel rail, and on the top it's got a 1H MPT port and some -6 AN fittings on the back, and it will accept our injectors. For the GFB fuel pressure gauge, I just got a 90 that will go in the top there, so it faces it towards us. And then I got -6 O-ring to 5/16 for the fuel pressure line coming in. Got some clamps. I've got a block off to go on the other end, and then the original fuel pressure regulator will bolt on, and we'll use that for the return. 5/16 line, and this is just a generic Z200 filter, something you'd put on like your Sylvia, that the 5/16 line can go on, and this is about $19. If you're going to use an external regulator, you will have to put another fitting in this end and run it to your regulator, and then in here they supply you a plug. You will need to install the plug in there just to block off the fuel. I'm going to use this as put the fuel pressure regulator on here and use it as a return. To cut the line, you need to get one of these brake line cutters. So it's got a wheel in here. Got a wheel, but as you close it, you go around the pipe. So this is the vent line. Just tighten it on the pipe, and then chase it around, and keep tightening it up as you go, and eventually it will cut through the line. So you need a small one of this because you don't have much room down there. This one does 3 to 16 mil, 1/8 to 5/8 OD. Going to undo this bracket here. This fitting on the left is just the vent or the breather from the fuel tank. The one on the right is actually our pressure line that goes up to the filter. Pressure, vent. This is the return that I've undone, and it will come up to the pressure regulator here. So here is where I've cut the line, and I've just put the fuel filter cable tied to these brake lines over here. So I need to do one line up into the filter and then one out of the filter around the back and then into this line here. You can barely see that filter behind there. Standing back, can't notice it.
Come on.
Pressure, and there doesn't seem to be any leaks. Okay, so finish the install. Got the new fuel rail and fuel pressure gauge with the original fuel pressure regulator. Move the filter to the back and cut that line and remove the old filter. Got new fuel pressure and return line as well. One thing I've noticed now, just finishing up, so with the bar down, it is quite difficult to actually read the pressure. So one thing I'm a bit disappointed about. Maybe if I had a different strop brace, it might not be an issue. But yeah, I'm happy with how it looks at the moment, and I need to get new injectors because some of the caps were cracked. And also I want to replace the fuel pressure regulator for the AEM one as well to match. Okay, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.